thousands attended the funeral of 18-year-old Mike Brown, who was murdered just blocks away from his home in Ferguson, Missouri, by a white police officer.
When I started crying instantly because I have a son. Even though he's young, you just kind of think that could have been my son, that could have been my brother, uncle, cousin, anybody, you know.
I think a lot of the looting that went on was really unnecessary, but I think they got a message across to what was really going on and what was happening.
The incident triggered weeks of protests by Ferguson residents and captured the national media spotlight.
Brown does not want to be remembered for a riot. He wants to be remembered as the one that made America deal with how we gonna police in the United States.
To them, everybody is guilty. You know what I'm saying? If you're black, you're guilty until proven innocent. That's just the way it goes. And I've also had law enforcement draw their weapons on me at 2 different points in my life. It was the most terrifying thing you ever want to experience.
Like Mike Brown's killing in and of itself is just symbolic of all that is wrong in how America has treated its black citizens, okay? The killing of Mike Brown, right, it's just the last for now. It will happen and happen and happen until black people become equal in this country in every respect.
I couldn't help but notice how suburban and quiet Mike Brown's neighborhood is. Residents mingle with visitors and press. I'm told the dark stains in the street are remnants of Mike Brown's blood.
The same thing that's happening in the Gaza Strip is happening here, what we call the Blaza Strip. There's no difference from the way that they're being treated to the way that we're being treated right now today.
This is West Florissant Street, the site of nightly protests since Mike Brown's murder. It is quiet today in respect of the family's wishes. A small group of tents marks an approved assembly area, staffed by volunteers and organizers providing food and medical care, as well as a place to strategize for the next steps forward.
We're to the point where it's becoming normal for cops to do this. And we're mourning and then it's over with, and then no one does anything about it or we don't hear about it. And there's a lot of cases that don't even come on the news, and we're tired of it. And we know that it's not just here. That's why we're trying to make a change for everyone.
People are sending in all kinds of shit, all kinds of supplies, all kinds of moral support. They're coming down physically and standing side to side with us, getting gassed and shot at with rubber bullets and shit like that. And these aren't all disenfranchised people. Some of these people are very privileged youth that are fed up with the status quo.
What keeps you going?
We're afraid. We've been hunted like game. Our quality of life is equal to shit. We're fed up, and it's just time to destroy this bullshit and try something new.
This has been Ryan Nanny for Socialist Worker.